Good evening, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome to Lele's Artistic Jewelry Design channel. My name is Lele, and welcome all the viewers that are watching, and welcome any new viewers that is joining the channel. My name is Lele. Welcome to the channel. Today we are going to be doing another necklace from the Glacier Glimmer collection from Bargain Bead Box. And thank you all for watching the last one and giving me a thumbs up. Your patronage is very much appreciated. And before I get started with any project, everyone that's been on my channel before now, I always start with a blessing of the reading today and hope that it will bless someone along the way. So without further ado, let's get straight to the blessing reading. It says, "We are blessed by our enveloping spirit as near to us as daily changing weather. Your comfort touches us like gentle rain and hushed snow. And like the sound of thunder and glimpse of searing lightning, you startle us with new opportunities." And it goes on to say, "Winters can be long, Lord, as I've complained before, and hope elusive. Thank you for sending me outdoors. My spirit soars at the sight of a woodchuck waking from winter sleep. I rub sleep from my eyes, grateful for signposts of change, like paw prints in the mud, leading me to springs of the soul." And this concludes our blessing reading for today. Hopefully it bless you, and hopefully you'll bless someone along the way with it. Thank you. So these are the things that we're going to be working with today. Let me just bring this over just a little bit. We're going to be working with some wire. Okay, this is my beading wire. 7 strands. Most people use 14, 49. I like using 14 and 7. If it's heavier beads, I'll use 49. Please excuse my voice. My voice has been through some changes from being hit with norovirus, so I'm still trying to get my voice back. Okay, and we have some closures that we're going to be putting on the necklace. We have some spacer beads that we're going to be putting on, some 4mm stardust spacer beads that we're going to be putting on the necklace. So see, we got the stardust spacers. We're going to be using those. Ooh, my voice is just cracking all over the place, so bear with me, please. We're going to be using some connectors, the woven knot charms. The woven knot charms, we're going to be using these. Yeah, that's about as many as I'll need from that. We're going to be using preferably the chain. So we're going to be using a chain, which is the hyper-elegant stainless steel Figaro chain. So we're going to be using the Figaro chain. I like these Figaro chains. We're going to be using some bead caps. And I think I have enough to do what I need to do. So we're going to be using those. We're also going to be using this connector right here. That's going to be part of the focal. And I'll go over the focal in a minute. As you know, after I get done going over the materials. We're also gonna be using the aquamarine round beads. I'm gonna be using these as spacers because I found out that they won't fit onto my they won't fit on my head pins. The hole is too small. So we're gonna be using some of those. I'll just put those right there in case we need them. No, put those right there on the side. We're also going to be using the Crystal Faceted Bicone Beads Matte White Opal AB. So we're going to be using some of those as they go everywhere. Let's put a couple right there. Like I said, I'll go over the details of how this necklace probably is going to end up looking. We're going to be using the Sea Opal Glass Faceted Round Beads as well. So we're going to be using some of those. Some of these, we're not going to be using those, but we will be using some opals, I think. We'll see. We are definitely going to be using some of these faceted round alexandrite ABs. Aurora Borealis. So we are going to be using some of these. Those are so pretty. And we are going to be using some Malaysia Jade dyed quartz beads in ice blue. So we're going to be using some of these, and I just need to cut these off. So we're going to be using some of these as well. So let's just take them off the string there. I'm just going to pull this up some. Up and over. Up and over. Let's just get those together. Separate things because I'm going to need things separated here. That can go right here to the side for a minute. Okay, there we go. There we go. I know what it's look right there. And last, I'm going to be using the cornflower blue round beads agate. So we're going to have to cut these off as well. These are nice too, this cornflower blue. Got a couple of white in there. And actually I did not do a drawing of this of how I want it to go, but the drawing is in my mind. And actually, this design is coming was given to me from the Lord. I'm just going to say it like it is. I asked him to give me a design because I was at a loss as to how I was going to be doing this. I was going to design. I had lost my inspiration for a minute. So I asked the Lord to give me some inspiration, because I had fell into a little design block for a minute. You know how you fall into a blockage, and you just like, I don't know how I want to design this just yet. Or you just don't have any inspiration. Going, you're looking at the beads, and the beads looking at you, and you're wondering, okay, those are some nice colors. I did the first design, you know, me and the Lord designed it together, and I needed for him to do it again for me. So here we are. So, yep, I believe, yep, that's Malaysia jade. See, I have to remember what bag goes with what beads. Now, this is the plan. This is the concept of the plan. First, we're going to do the pendant together, and then do all the drops together. We'll do some of them together. I'll show you. So this is some of the pendant. So we have right here those chevron beads. That's part of the collection. As a matter of fact, let me just get the this, because I forgot what those beads were called. And we're only just going to be using one. Excuse the noise, but I have to look it up. So, let's see. The barrel beads. Yep. So we're going to be using one of the crystal chevron over barrel beads, slate blue iris. So we're going to be, this is part of the pendant. Then we got the sea opal right here, faceted around crystal, to start a spacer, some bead caps, and another stardust spacer right here. And then we're going to be connecting it to the connector right there. That's part of the kit. My ring is always sliding around, so it's going to be hooked up right there. So we're going to hook that up. Look it right there. Turn it around this way, Lele. So you get the picture. Then we're going to be doing some of these. So these are going to be drops hanging from the necklace. So I have these right here. The alexandrite, that's alexandrite bead cap. Little silver bead. And then we have the little faceted round matte white beads. And we have the little charms right here, which I forgot the name, but you know, that's just me. The knots, the woven knots. So we're going to have about 4 of those that we're going to be making. But first, we are going to do the pendant together, the focal pendant together. So let's see, do I want to... Yeah, we're going to use some jump rings. We're also going to be using some clamshells and some current beads. So I'm going to put those right there. Let's just get some crimp beads out of here, out of my crimp bead container. Yes, they all mixed up, but that's okay. So we got some crimp beads. We got some. You might use some big ones. I don't know just yet. Let me see. I know I need 4. Possibly a big one. You see. So. Put those away. So let's just measure this out. No, I don't want to use my 1-step looper. I thought about it. Let me see, about that much. So we're going to cut about that much off. That's about how much I'm losing. Not very much. And we got about that much to turn into a loop. So let's get the loopers out. So we're going to be using our round nose pliers, some cutters, and some chain nose pliers. Put them all right there. Let's see. Okay, that needs to go to the side. So we've been over that way. Boy, my voice is just really annoying to me. Yeah. Let's get a good grip, girl. Let's straighten it up because that's going in crickets. Sometimes I think I need to buy me, well, I don't need to buy anymore because I got plenty around those pliers. Okay. Let's get it in there and then just bend it back. Then we'll have the perfect loop. Get it in there just a little bit closer. A little bit closer. Uh-oh. Okay. I think I got it in there closer. I try to get it in that hole. Well, let's get this one. Uh-oh. Sorry about that. Sorry about the noise. Let's just do that. Because I like to have it close in that hole right there. So there we go. Okay. So that's that. And I'm wondering if do I want to put it on the jump ring. But see if I do that, it's going to have to go like that. So let's put it on. Let's see how that's going to look. Actually, it needs to go that way. Hopefully everyone is doing well. Having a good week so far. yep, that's how I want that to go. So that's how that's going to go. So that is our focal, one of our focals. That's the main focal. So it's going to look like that, and the wire is going to go through there. So now we're going to make some of these right here, these little drops right here. So that means I need my eye pins. I'm going to need some eye pins out. Get a couple of eye pins. So about 3 eye pins. And we're going to need some I'm going to need some eye pins. Eye pins and head pins. I have like little head pins. Let's put those right there. So we're going to be making that. So let's get this over here. So to start, we're going to use the eye pin. We're going to need some stardust beads. Some bead cap. Actually, I want to add my other little beads right here that I use. I don't know, I kind of like these stardust stuff. Let's see. Then we are going to need some alexandrites. Another bead cap. Another spacer bead. Yeah, I do like that better. Okay, so we're going to have to redo that one. Now we're going to turn this one down because I am going to wrap it. So then we're going to bring it back over. Rotate the plier. Bring it up, and you see how much we have down there. And what I'm going to do is I'm just going to kick it back. To me, my loop is just too big. Okay, like that. Now I'm going to switch hands. And hopefully I get a good grip on this. Let's see here. I still don't like the size of my loop. No, that's about the size I need. Let me just get my bent nose pliers so I can do this a little better. Yeah, that's much better with my bent nose. Probably I can get one more. Okay, I think that's about it. The only thing I'm going to do is just kick it back some. So we're going to cut that little piece off right there. Get rid of that. Do a little tucking. Take that little piece in right there. I just wanted to hug up in there without breaking my bead. So now I'm going to have to turn it the right way. Now, there we go. Get rid of that. Ooh, my hand itching. See, when your hand itch, that's a sign of money. And I done knocked all my little beads off right there. Okay, now we got that piece on there. We need a jump ring. And we're going to connect it to this side right here at the bottom. Okay, that's one. So we got two. We need 4 done. Let's see, now I need a headband so I can make the bottom drop. If I can find the hole there. I know these fitted. Oh, come on. These are the right ones. I know they are. Okay, there we go. Just had to find one with a bigger hole, I guess. Now these are going to be wrapped too. Oh, wrong one, wrong one, wrong one. So we're going to bend that down. Get the round nose. These headbands are pretty sturdy, my goodness. They are very hard. And I gotta be careful that I don't break my little crystal there. Now I'm only gonna get about 2 wraps on this little thing with this headband. If I got the right headband on there. These some tough little headpins. Okay, now I'm gonna switch. And I have to be careful because I'm dealing with a very small crystal bead here. I'm not much of a storyteller. I'm not really much of a big talker. I'm really a shy person. But I love doing what I'm doing, making jewelry. I used to sell wholesale jewelry. But I find more pleasure out of just making my own jewelry. And some of my jewelry I do wear and some I don't. As you can find a lot of my jewelry in my Shopify store. That link will be in the bottom description box. Now I just have to straighten this up some. Let me tell you, dealing with little bitty crystals, you try your best not to break them. Okay. Now that's got to go on there. So we got to open this up and put the little crystal on there. And then close it back. And close it back up real tight so that don't come off. And there goes that one. Now I'm going to do the rest of these two right here. But the camera will speed up as usual. You know, instead of me stopping it and then coming back, I just rather speed it up. And there will be some nice music playing. Hopefully you all enjoy the music. And then we'll come back and start the stringing process. Okay, now we can start the stringing process. Let's get some two loops here out of the way. Let's see here. First, we are going to start. I'm just going to work off the spool because I'm not quite sure how long I want this necklace to be. I don't know if I want it to be 18 or 20 or 21. So we're just going to work off the spool. So we're going to start with a spacer bead and let that one go flying across the roll. Then we're going to have a matte white bead. Then we are going to have, let's see, let's have one of these. Cornflower blue bead. Just so you see here, I am working off the spool as to not to waste materials. Then we're going to have blue lace. Then we have one of the alexandrites. Yeah, I think I like that. Then we have, let me see, do I want some of these on there too? Yeah. But to see oval faceted. Then we do the cornflower blue. Then we do the blue lace, the alexandrite, okay, there we go. Then we're going to do another stardust spacer bead. Actually, I think I want all. Okay. Put the cornflower blue first since it's smaller. Yeah, that's better. Then the cornflower. Then the alexandrites. Then another cornflower. Then another stardust. Let me see, did I want those between there? This is the design on the fly. Let's go with these little bitty beads right here. I think I'm gonna need on my other glasses for this. Need on my magnifying glasses just to find the hole. Okay. And we put on the white matte back on. Then another, that's a blue one, yep. Okay. Then another little small 3mm. And the cornflower blue. Then another little spacer. While you're watching, if this is the type of content you like, please do not hesitate to give it a thumbs up. It would be greatly appreciated. Hit that subscribe button if you haven't already subscribed. Leave a comment in the comment section, even if it's just to say hello, I'm Lele. That also helps the channel grow. And also hit that notification button so the next time I drop a video, you'll be notified. Okay, and then we start over with the stardust bead. So I'm just going to repeat the pattern until I come to a point to where I want to start putting these on. Then I need the white matte. I don't know if these ain't too much bigger than the white mats, to be honest. Cornflower blue. That's a pretty cornflower blue bead. Another small round faceted. Okay, and then we need blue lace. Trying to see if I really like that. I'm not liking all them small beads together though like that. Okay, change of plans. I looked at it and I really wasn't liking what I saw when I first did that. So this is how we're gonna do that. I think that looked better. So what I do is I got a cornflower blue. Then I have the opal, the sea opal. Then we have the Stardust Spacer. Then we have Alexandrite. Then we have the Blue Lace Agates. Then we have another Stardust Spacer. Another Cornflower Blue. See, Opal. Then we have Stardust. Then we have alexandrite. Yep, that's how I wanted the alexandrite. Blue lace. Then we have another Stardust. Another cornflower. That's a pretty one. Another blue, another sea opal. Then another Stardust. Okay, then we have alexandrite. Another blue lace. Another Stardust. And then I'll see where I'm at now. Get my ruler out. Let's see where we at right here. So we at about 6. Let me see. I think I am going to go for at least an 18-inch necklace. So I got about 12 more inches. So let's see. 9 is halfway. So I'm seeing where I want to put. Let's move out the way where I want to put my, start putting those at. So let's see, I think I want to start putting them on there now. So let's see, we have a Stardust right there. That's the center one. So we're gonna need some jump rings on those. Where's my jump rings? I want small ones on those right there. Let's just put jump rings on these. Make sure I got them locked in there tight. No gaps. Okay, that's one. That's 2. Let's get some more out. A lot of people already know I have long videos. Just that I like taking my time doing what I do. sometimes you can just have a design in mind, and that's not exactly how some things turn out to be. Okay, so we'll put that in the trash. Now, those are foreclosures. Okay, now let's see here. Let's see what we're working with now. But Becky is right. Sometimes you just need to get on your beading mat and not worry about, try not to think about what's going on in the world right now with all the tragedies and things that's going on. Sometimes you just need to get on your bead mat and just have bead therapy. I got to straighten this cord, this wire up. So let's put one of these on. Let's just move all that up. Move things up. Okay. Yeah, I think that'll look nice. Let's put another one on the side of that one. Then we're going to need another cornflower blue. So right now I'm just going to repeat the process again, repeat the beading pattern again. And at this point, I will just speed it up until I get to the center for the main focal bead. Beads. I don't think I went that far from it. So I'm going to take that one off. I don't want them too far spaced out. Put it with the wrong hole. That's important to put it in the right hole. Okay, there we go. Let me see how that's gonna look. I don't know if I want it up against a bead. Yeah, I'd rather have it like that. Okay. Getting it together, getting it together. Then we're going to put another one on the other side of that. And another bead cap on the other side of that one, because that is the center focal. Let me see, how do I like that? I like that. I think I like it. Okay. Trial and error, trial and error. Okay, so on the other side of that is the alexandrite. Yes, my little mat here is going to be a little messy, but that's okay. You got a working jewelry designer artist. Yeah, hard work here. Hard work, people. Hard work. Yeah, I like that. I like it. I like that. Okay, then we have bead right there. Opal. See opal. Cornflower blue. We're just going to repeat the same pattern that we have over here. Let's see. Another piece. Got to make sure I keep it fluid. So we're putting on the clamshell. Then we're gonna put on my lighters at. We're gonna put on this crimp bead. We're gonna get it almost up to the top there. Just leave a little bit there. And just smash it down. Then we're gonna bring the clamshell up. And then we're gonna close that up. Make sure we got it lined up right. Got it in there. And then we're just gonna drop all of that down there. Let's just get it straightened up here because I want to make sure that focus is right. Make sure my center focus is right down there. Get all this like the way it should be. Let's put it in a coil for a minute. We're going to see, I'm going to have a whole lot of wire left. But it can be used for like a bracelet. Let's put the other clamshell on there. And that one is going to have to drop all the way down. Pick up a... Then we're going to put that one on there. Take it all the way down there. That's why I have the necklace in a coil. Because you don't want it bone straight. And I'm going to try to pinch it tight. Make sure it's on there real good. Now, I'm not going to cut this off. Okay, so what I'm going to do, if I can, I'm going to go back through. So you can see what I'm doing. I'm going to go back through. If I can here. Yep. So I'm going back through the beads. Instead of cutting it off, I'm going to try to go back through some of the beads here. As many as I can. See, and then that way, if you have a problem, you got some extra. So then I'm just going to pull it down. And then now we can close it up. Okay, so now we got that on there. We cut that off. I don't know if that'll be big enough for a bracelet or not. It will. That's big enough for a bracelet. Now, we can put on the chain. Let's try to straighten this up. Okay. So give me a minute and I'll be right back and we'll get some of this cleaned up and put the chain on. Okay. Now we're going to be putting on the chain. And the smaller jump rings is going to be towards the bottom. And there is a mistake on this necklace. One of my silver stardust beads came off and I really didn't even know it, like right here. So therefore what I did is I just put in an extra link right here on the chain to compensate for that. Sometimes you just gotta compromise, because guess what? I really didn't feel like redoing this necklace all over again. So now it'll be even with that extra link over there. I do appreciate your patience. Because I know this is a long video. I just left it connected. It's easier that way. And there go our finished necklace, ladies and gentlemen. The finished product. Finally. Finally, the finished necklace. So give me a minute and then we're going to come back and we're going to close this video. Here's the finished product. Hopefully y'all enjoyed the video. Thank you for being patient. Stick it around until the finished product was done. So the next time you see me on my working mat, we'll be doing a wrap bracelet. Then I'm going to take all the beads and components that is left and make a wrap bracelet, a multi-layer wrap bracelet. We're in that bead box and move on to the next one. Until then, you all have a